biggest. I used to look at Public Enemy, Rebel Out of Pause cover. Remember that cover with them in front of the car? Them shits be so iconic. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to go look at them stashes right now to be inspired right now. Like I'm telling you, right now I'm trying to figure out my next album cover and shit like that. So I'm just like looking at, just getting inspired. I want to. Yo, Joe, I'm in the zone, man. Like we just left fucking Turks and Caicos.
Yo, we so blessed, man. And that plane was so smooth. That's a G650.
That's a G650, you know,
Global.
new. Yeah, so I love the Globals and I love G650s. What I love most important is I just like it to be smooth. That's it. You know how Joe, you know, we just want it to be smooth. You know what I'm saying? Look at Tim, he talking about, yes, he know about that.
Hey, yo, you know me and you, we both scared to fly, but we still do it. You on one side, alhamdulillah, bismillah. I'm on the other side, Lord Jesus Christ, please forgive me for my sins. Bless everyone on the plane. Bless the pilots, please, God. Please, God. Yo, we both preaching on the plane.
Yo, but you know, we so blessed.
Laugh at us.
No, we so blessed. God love us, man. You know.
Shout out to Noriega. Drink Champs in the building. King in the building.
Let me tell you that Drink Champs.
got future Hall of Fame champion in the building.
That man Drink Champs, your man Nori, have you taking shots and you be in the air. While you in the air, look, while you hitting the glasses in the air, the questions coming right after that. Boom. You know, like now Nori the real one. You know what I'm saying? I love Nori.
Nori, you love Nori, and we all family and we chill. But he been trying to get you on Drink Champs forever.
We did
You don't really do interviews like that. So you told him you're gonna do it. And then you called me. I called you that morning and you told me, yo, Joe, I feel like I'm getting a flu or something. I went to your house. I said, listen, mother, you gonna make me have to fight more.
Yo,
Nori's the shooter.
Yo, listen, we never told Nori that story. Yo, Nori, if you listen, listen. Nori, I called Joe.
I will take you to that interview. You're doing that shit.
Yo, Nori. Yo, if you listen, Nori, you know the day we did the interview, I called Joe right when I woke up. And I said, Joe, I know you're not going to believe me, but I'm starting to feel like I need a little rest. I've been going hard. I'm starting to, you know, when you don't sleep and, you know, you start feeling like let me get a little vitamin C. And Joe's like, yo, Khaled, I'm with you all the time. You have to do the interview now. Like I said, Joe, I didn't call you to say I'm canceling. I'm just telling you that I feel like a little vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. Nori, that's it. I would have had beef.
No. Listen, I pulled up to that Drink Champs. We had the best time.
First of all, you was fly as hell.
Yo, we did a 3-hour interview. I didn't even know it was that long.
Was it Dolce?
Yo, Joe, you see the new Dolce today? You seen it, right?
Was it Dolce?
They call me Dolce. Yo, Joe, let me tell you, yo, Joe. Speaking of Nori, I want people to know this. Noriega, at his, we talking about banned from TV. We talking about what? We talking about at that moment, like at that time, you know, the blue T-shirt with the white Nori.
I know.
No, but you know how big.
Nori sold more records than me.
Oh, hold on. I'm just telling you.
Nori big.
I'm talking about big. I'm talking about the energy was just the streets, everything. Like that's Noriega.
Yeah.
I drove to New York to see you and Pun. You know, I was in that baby blue M3. I drove by myself from Miami to New York. Myself. I listened to Machiavelli straight through. That many times I just drove the whole time. You know, that's why I come see you, go record shopping. You know what I mean? Listen to Funk Flex. You know what I'm saying? Get an inspiration from a Red Alert. You know what I'm saying? Listen to radio. I got it. You know, that's how we do. I knew a promoter that knew Nori. I could have asked you. I don't know why I didn't, but I'm just hustling. I knew a promoter that knew Nori. I think Hitless. Hit.
Hitless. Lex. Lex.
So I was like, yo,
Lex,
I knew
my
he,
man.
I think he from Queens or something. I said, yo.
Yeah, Lex.
So I was like, yo, listen, because he used to hire me to do parties. And I'm like, yo, bro, I need to get a Nori freestyle, man. I need that shit. Somehow he got in touch with Nori. He tells me, Lex tells me to go to Queens. So I'm driving. No, I'm not from New York. I'm in Miami. And Miami's my home. I'm coding that. So I'll never forget. I went to some building and Nori pulled up in a Lexus. You know that the Lexus after your Lex, like the newer. It was like he pulled up in the Lexus. It was
like new money Lex.
Yes, and it's Noriega. With what? Like, you know, like it's like it's kind of impossible at that time to even have a combo because he's on fire. He's on fire. So he walk up, he go to this little studio I was in, and he freestyle. I put him over. I got 5 on it. I put Nori over that, and I gotta find that freestyle. He ripped it down so legendary, and this is like, it was such a big moment for me because that's like, you know, the biggest is Fat Joe, Pun, Nori, DMX.
Like, just like you say, me, people don't understand. They always see the finished product. They don't know about you going to Jamaica, waiting outside Bounty Killer's house for the dub, waiting for Buju Dub, for, you know, going to Nori in the middle of Queens where you could have died to go get the freestyle. You paid your dues. You paid your dues.
Oh, for sure. No, listen, man. I don't know who I told. Like I said, man, God bless me so much, man. He let me grow up in a time where I got to see the greats, the icons that we all respect. You and, you know, Biggie, Jay-Z. I'm talking about in the beginning. I was a kid, but I got to embrace that music and energy to get where I'm at now. And I was a sponge to be around you and to be at all this. You know, I used to go to, you know, I used to work for Jack the Rapper, you know, the conventions in Atlanta. Before I met you, I used to work for Jack the Rapper. You know what I mean? I went to every new music seminar where I met you at. I went to
shout out to Clark Kent. He's on here now. He don't know we was bigging him up for 1 whole hour.
Nah, Clark, we bigged you up. We bigged you up.
Yo, he said Khaled is the real Clark.
Oh, nah,
all
Clark.
Right, Clark.
Yo, me and Clark. Yo, Clark would tell you. Yo, me and him together in a party on the tables and on the beats. It's dangerous.
I was at a battle with you at New Music Seminar where he battled. And that's where I met you.
Yeah, I remember that. I met you outside.
I was battling that day. So it was, you know, it's 9392. You know?
Nah, it's incredible. You know what I mean? And I want to take time just on the big show. You know, Joe Crack, you know, I gotta see him make Lean Back. You know what I mean? I seen it. I was in the same room as Fat Joe rapping them lyrics. I was in the same room when the beat was made.
Well, you the one who convinced me to get Eminem on the remix. I didn't even think it was possible. You was the one telling me, you gotta get him, you gotta get him, you gotta get him. And
I told you that because me and Joe was in the pool and we was just swimming, and that's where we be having our meetings, is in the pool. And
right.
You know what I'm saying? When we in the pool.
That's where we have our meetings.
Yeah, we still do. We had it the other day in the ocean.
In the ocean?
I'm saying it. So I was telling Joe and Lean Back. And I said, I'll never forget. I said,
it just zoned out. Say back what you said about Lean Back.
I said Lean Back. I said, people, I have a rule. I don't like doing remixes unless it's the biggest record ever, because it's just the biggest thing ever. And you know what? We're going to give the fans something as a gift and make a hip hop moment. Some people make remixes to help the record. No. We make remixes because the record's so big. We want to give you a gift. And I'm just telling the truth. And I just remember remixes like Flavor in Your Ear. That's why I brought that up, because Flavor in Your Ear, the original was so big. How could you outdo the original? You can't. But he made Craig Mack had Binky. UPS is hiring. LL,
yeah,
Buster. So that shit, as a producer, as a DJ, I was like, it's unbelievable. And when you made Lean Back, I said, Joe, you have to get the biggest on this. And I said, go get Eminem. And you like, Joe, you told me, Khaled, he's not going to do it. I said, Joe, he's going to do it. It's the biggest record ever, and you're Fat Joe. Don't ever get it fucking confused.
I remember you chasing me around the pool, kept telling me that, and then I made the call. Shout out to Paul and M, and they did it. And then we also had Mace's return. Mace's on there.
But the thing is, the reason why I brought up Lean Back is because Lean Back was recorded in Jerusalem. You know that. The vocals, your vocals. You made the beat. I went with you to Scott Storch's house. That's when he was, you know, he had so many different houses.
Oh, man.
And you was inspiring him how to make the intro and all that shit. And when you recorded, you said, Khaled, I see you.
Khaled, I see you. Showbiz born Lord.
That shit put a tear in my eye. I'm like, oh, shit. This is the biggest fucking record. And this is before it came out. You know, I heard you cut it. I said, this is the biggest record. And it said, Khaled, I see you. And then we shot the video. And you had Kevin Hart in there before he was Kevin Hart. I said, look at God. Look how God, like, look at God. Look how God. I'm like, you got to remember, I'm looking at this shit like I want to do this shit. I was doing it, but on a different level, you know, growing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You let me, you know, you put a song that I produced on your album called Beat Novocaine. You named the song my producer name.
That's right.
That shit meant a lot to me. That shit meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget them days and them nights. You know what I'm saying? I got to see that, and I'm a part of it, and not even just that. That shit meant a lot to me. And I'm just telling you, as anybody out there that is hustling, trying to do this shit, this shit don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? I think the baby said some shit on Instagram. He said some shit like, it's the work that people don't see that counts. Some shit like that he said. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And real hustlers salute other hustlers, and I just appreciate how you was never selfish to show love and help people and big people up. And look at me fucking now. Take a look at me. Take a look at me.
Take a look at the Grammy.
I'm just trying. Yo, listen. Yo, Joe,
I gotta get off. I'm not gonna be able to record this.
All right. I love you. Yo, listen.
I'll see you later.
All right. Bless up.
Bye-bye. Kenny Burns in the building. V103 Atlanta's new